Good day, everyone. This is a presentation about Modernism period. So here are the contents of this presentation. So the following is our learning objectives.
Good day, everyone. So, after the Victorian age, we now have the Modernism period of English literature. First, what is modern period of English literature? So, from the word modern, meaning it is new or it is relating to the present time. Modern period in English literature begins with the 20th century and remains till 1965. Modernism as a literary movement is typically associated or related with the period after the First World War. It is also important to know that the modern period is considered the age of machinery because of the rapid advancement and development of technology and natural science. People in this modern period are totally dependent on machines. So now, how can we distinguish a works of modern English literature? So here are the characteristics or major features of 20th century English literature. We have first the experimentation. Modernism literature used a variety of experimental literary approaches that disregarded the conventional storytelling rules. Writers experimented with new form and content. The works often contain non-linear narratives, blended imagery, and free-flowing interior monologues. Next is the individualism. Typically, it focuses on the individual rather than the society as a whole. Writers presented the world or society as a challenge to the integrity of their characters. Another characteristic is that modern literature has multiple perspectives. Modernist writers are artful and intertextual. They hint at other meanings but leave it to the reader to connect the dots and create meaning. And another features of modern 20th century English literature was the use of pre-verse. Poets rejected the traditional structure of poetry and opted for pre-verse. It is the non-rhyming lines that closely follow the natural rhythms of speech. Lastly is the use of literary devices. They often relies on literary devices such as symbolism, imagery, to help the reader understand the writing and to create a stronger connection between the text and the reader. During this modern English literature period, there are a lot of notable works, and these are first the novels, Woman in Love, Lady Chartier's Lover, Ulysses, Mrs. Dalloway, and To the Lighthouse. Poems, Tender Buttons, The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock, The Wasteland, In a Station of the Metro. And now, we're going to learn about the most influential figures or writers of the period, as well as their contributions to the field of modern English literature. First is Thomas Stearns Eliot. He was one of the most influential poets during modern period. He is best known as leader of the modernist movement in poetry. His experiments with diction, style, and versification revitalized English poetry, and he displays old norms while building new ones in a series of critical essays. The publication of four quartets led to his recognition as the greatest living English poet and a man of letters. Another influential figure is David Herbert Lawrence. He was an outstanding modernism novelist and poet in the 20th century. His animal poetry is notable for its great awareness and exploration of animal instinctive lives. D.H. Lawrence is committed to writing on the oppressive and biased traits of the Western system of beliefs and determined to expose the hidden truth in things. It was David Lawrence who gave directions on how to cope with the difficulties of the modern era. And this made him a remarkable 20th century writer. That would be all for our topic, and thank you for listening.